Howdy gang. It's late and stuff, but I'm in the kitchen under the light, but don't matter. Up here, that's the DW, Dan Mulburn, that's my granddad. And it's a variety of various makes of shifters. We come down here, we've got a variety here of pincers. And over here, we're getting into the pliers and stuff. From down here. A lot of those pliers there are Swedish Eggberg, they're just phenomenal. Wire, metal, steel gauges, a couple of multi-grips. And up here, some real quality there, those ones. And here we've got a variety of plumb bobs. Some thumb vise, saw set. Pretty cool. I love all the old stuff. Hey, Granddaddy. He's a big man too. Like he's a giant. Howdy boys and girls. Here's my 224 pound BK Australian made anvil mounted on a 200 pound piece of river red gum. And I've christened the anvil Eric because Eric Guy played for St Kilda, come from Carrum, and I come from Carrum. And I barracked for St Kilda all my life, and he was as tough as any anvil there ever was. So my anvil's name is Eric. I can tell the good wife, I'm going out, darling, to have a beer with Eric. I'm going outside to talk to Eric. Eric wants to talk to me. So there you go, Eric, the anvil. See you later. There again. What I have here is a 45-year-old 10-inch metal-bodied German AEG angle grinder into a bit of a doozy. It's the sort of thing that if you muck up with one of them, you don't just go to hospital, you get retired. It's a bit of a beast. But used properly, you know, the right stuff, it's never been nothing but good for me. Anyway, I purchased this through J.L. Guild Sawmills. They brought it for me and I paid them back, which is a deal I had with the production manager, Ron Rowe. But boy, this is, you don't go down to Bunnings and buy something like this anymore. It's just simply magnificent. I'm no issue on the company purposes, but I suppose that would be kind of harder to get these days. Companies supporting you in that way, but they do. And you are just a magnificent human angle grinder. There you are. Howdy gang. I got this Dowie Dat hammer, ball peen. It's got a 780K-9. It's 17.5 inches long. And sometimes I think it's possessed, because when I pick it up, it makes me want to hit something. Yeah, a bit strange. No, yeah. Howdy again. Here's a wonderful collection of hammers that I have. I'll start here, down here. These ones here, I've used for, this is my personal set that I've used for 50 plus years in all the work that I did. This one here is, that's my dad's bell-nosed cyclone from the 1950s. These personal hammers of mine were all rehandled by an old bushie by the name of Ted Gratwicks, and he has used hand-hewn Australian mountain tea tree from the snow line above Marysville, with the exception of this one, which is the latest edition, the only one I've added in 50 plus years, because the head is so finely balanced, and that handle is a black wattle, Acacia moonshine from my backyard. So just beautiful. These are faultless, never moved from their set that old Ted set them at. Now up here is a set of lovely ball peens that I've accumulated over the years. You can see over here, we start here, this one, that's a 3 pound and the 2 pound, and they go down through the scale. Just magnificent, I mean faultless. Most of those there are Australian cyclone. Got the stamps on them and all that. Over here, some odds and ends. This square face pit is a cyclone. This is a braids. That one is a braids, and I put a couple of short-handled claw hammers, and the one on the end is a flanging hammer that I used with a with a hammer and dolly. So there we go. How good's that? Wow, huh? the old lunch top toolbox that I made in 1969 when I started my apprenticeship. Beautiful. See you all later, gang. Hey gang, boys and girls, friends and lovers. Here we've got some picks and sledge stuff. These here, they're all blue gum handles. And these three here are acacia Mearnseye or Australian black wattle handles. I know that to be true because it's off my tree out the backyard. And here the pick is a cyclone, and then you've got two high tests, and you've got a cyclone sledge, a cyclone sledge. I don't know what the head is on the splitter. But it's got the Aussie black wattle handle, which I actually like the two-tone effect that you get with it. I dry them out, air dry them with the bark on, so that when the bark peels off, it leaves this two-tone effect, which I rather like. This axe here has got quite a story about it. Got a bit of Australiana about it, this one. My son, Jimbo, was up right up on the Dom Dom saddle, out from the back of Narberthong, you know, up the Black Spur. And he was fossicking in an area where history has said that there was 3 different mills up there, you know, in the late 1800s, early 1900s, up to around the war, the Second World War. So anyway, he was up there and he was frolicking around, and he found this beautiful old hammerhead, axe head. Right now he located it 7 inches below the ground, which with Australian temperate forest, 7 inches is where humus is actually converted to dirt. So that's hence you get this quite deep pitting in it. But let me tell you, boys and girls, this is a magic piece of steel. Its temper is just wonderful. It holds a very, very keen edge. So that was that one. The splitter was knocked around a bit. Got no markings on it, but worth keeping. So I just tidied it up, you know, the mushrooms, and then put the wattle handle on it. Anyway, pretty cool, huh? See ya. Boys and girls, friends and lovers, today I'm going to make a little bit of a commentary about then and now. All this gear here, which is my my marking out, measuring up, pattern development and drafting gear, is all minimum 35, mostly plus 40 years old. All this stuff, all this gear, was brought at your local hardware. In my time, every 2 suburbs had a local hardware, and this is the quality that they would sell. You don't go down the street and buy this anymore with monopolies. So I also like to state that the difference between a really good job that you can do and the best job you can do is maintenance. Maintenance is a thing of the past since the disposable generation, which is a bit sad. You know, tradie does something at work, in the bin, straight down to Bunnings, buy a new one. Just stupid. But anyway, this is what we had, and now that's what you've got. But in the meantime, maintenance is so important for the best job you can do. Cheers. Here's a little video of some stuff. Picks, medics, axes, sledges, larger ball peens. The 155 pound 6-inch jaw, Peter Wright, post vice. To 24 pound BK Australian handle, 45 ton lifting hook, as we wander around. Cheers. Howdy boys and girls. This layer, this first layer of tools here, were my working set of tools, which I'd always have in various boxes, just sitting in the background, in the workshop. And then when I went on site, I just rummaged through the boxes, because each new job description, you know what tools you'll need. So I'd rummage through them and put them in these beautiful old wooden carry trays. And then the carry trays would just go in the back of the ute. Various size carry trays, because various job descriptions require various size tools. And this system worked very well for me, because I did a lot of shop work, but I did a lot of on-site work too, so I had to find a split system that was efficient, and this was it. I'll put another layer of my workshop tools on top. Cheers. Alright gang, I've put another layer on top of my workshop running gear that I would then just separate according to the job description as I went on site. And like I said before, the proximity in the split system worked very, very well for me. Jeez, I nearly went. Cheers everybody. That was my beautiful wife that has to put up with all of this. Rhubarb! Rhubarb! So there we go, one box full. Cheers. Howdy gang. These here, it was very unintentional, it just sort of crept up on me. I was in the storeroom sorting stuff out, and I suddenly realised I got this lovely little collection of cleavers and broadaxe tomahawks, and the entrenching tool there, that one here, best bit of steel in my house, the old bone breaker. This cleaver, that came to me only with the tang and the blade, and I made a handle, put some solid rivet through it, of Australian black wattle, acacia moonjolly, and that's an English billhook. That's a German tomahawk, and I don't know what the broadaxe heads are. This one is that's a piece of black wattle out of my backyard. So anyway, lovely little collection coming along, unknowns to me until I had a look. See ya. Howdy gang, here I've got a couple of sickles and a couple of scythes. Gee, and all these four articles, gee, they carry a very keen edge. You can't lean on them even. It's they just cut you. Very, very fine edge they carry. I'd hate to be working in the fields and the bloke who was working next to you had a mishit. It'd take your friggin' head off. Howdy gang. This is the total of the sum total of what I've cleaned up and rescued this week. We've got this beautiful old half axe. Remember, these were all rust buckets when they came to me. And this 1350 gram or 3 pound ball peen hammer. Beautiful. This beautiful old square. Oh yeah, yeah. Go on, thank you. Grouse, huh? That came up very nice. pair of pincers. And there was another pair of pincers that we did. And a little bit of a, you know, a bottle opener set. Good stuff. So that's what we got through this week. Come up pretty nice. Cheers everybody.
Thank you, dancers.
Howdy Emily, I have a set here of hex drives. This is an early British made Brit tool company. This is pre-World War II. They're all hex drive, and as you would expect according to their generation, they're very heavy in section as well. There you go. Very nice. So there we go. I have a set of hex drive British made Brit tool socket set, extension arms and all the changes and all that. But see ya. Howdy gang, girls and boys, friends and lovers. I was looking through some work drawings, old work drawings from back in the day, and I thought I might just have a look at some of them, and any that I got, some of them that I got pictures of these installed. These are all work drawings that scale, you know, that were presented for acceptance and stuff. And a couple of these, I've actually half scale, and I've developed from them. So I'll start moving along, and every now and then I'll just drop in with the camera and see where we're up to. I'm actually watching Collingwood flog Adelaide at the moment. Cheers. Howdy, when I said Adelaide, I'm in Port Adelaide. I'm going to do this one to start with. This is a 1/5 scale. It's a very large, very unusual 90-degree double offset rectangular to round slot hood. Wow. It's 8 feet wide, 8 inches high, comes up 750 high to a squared around at 90 degrees. Cheers. Howdy gang, back again on our little thingamajig project here. That's what we were, the old job sheet, and there's our plan and elevation. I've left some surface lines on there. It's got a squared around on here. It will attempt to, I'll see if I can do a quick isometric view. So it's and it's off there like that. So it's offset in both ways, and it's got it squared around on here. Cheers. Talk to you later, mate. Howdy gang, back again, as we said before. Going to develop the heel and the throat curves first. So here they are, marked out on the flat. On the flat, this is the back one here, the back heel, which is around there, and sorry, that's the heel, and this is the throat, and that's your throat here. Cheers. Howdy gang, back again. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to develop the heel and the throat first. Very simple, as we know. From the elevation, these will be the heights down, that it's stepping down. From the horizontal, and then these will be the plan lengths. So we'll put a plan length against a vertical height. all the way around to stretch it out, and both of them then we'll have a look at the patterns. Cheers. Howdy gang, back again as we said before. Going to develop the heel and the throat curves first. So here they are, marked out on the flat. On the flat, this is the back one here, the back heel, which is around there, and sorry, that's the heel, and this is the throat, and that's your throat here. Cheers. Howdy gang, back again. Just taking me time, I was watching the footy. The mighty Saints went out a big win this week over the Bulldogs, so that was good. So here's the two cheek patterns, they're the same, and your throat pattern there, and your heel pattern. You always notice the numbers. I always develop the heel patterns first, and the numbers I use are like little tick-offs, using the heel spacings as true lengths on the patterns. Sort of, if you know what I'm with me. So I'll put a little bit of masking tape and we'll see how it goes. Cheers. Howdy gang, I'm back again. I've made the cardboard template there. You know, it's just the cardboard, it's just not holding its shape. That's all. But there it is, it's a rectangular slot. Here, 8 feet long it is. Or 6 foot, I don't know, whatever it was. 10 inches high, double offset, nicks round the corner. It was actually an exhaust hood that was exhausting the air off the top of a conveyor that was for conditioning hops. And as you'll see in the picture, the air conditioning unit is sitting here under the bottom roller, and then this is picking up the air off the top, the exhaust air out. It actually, that's just sitting that way. I'll just put the camera down for a sec. And there, when you see in the picture, that's the actual way that it's sat. Very little room to work with. The top conveyor is here, running that way, under there, and then underneath that one is the conditioner. The air conditioning unit that I made was sitting here, and the supply duct was coming in through the air conditioner, down through the rollers, and then this was pulling the exhaust air out. It's an unusual bit of work to get. One of those ones, you know, you love every moment of it. So yeah, I'll be back. Finish my little template here. Put a little squared around on there, which you'll see in the picture. Howdy gang, here's some older gear to have a look at, check out. You know, this is all older heavy section stuff. These ones here, these ones and these ones, these were brazed up. These are my grandfather's hex tube, which he's brazed up, and these are his offset and straights, and they're all the DW stamped on them, Dan Walburn. Pretty cool, huh? Howdy gang, here we go. Today some stuff. I've got these trowels, lovely old trowels, and then I got the hoe and axe heads and ball peen heads that I'm working on for handling, and these ones here in particular. Now these are very popular and sought after in Australia. These are Aussie Wiltshire older files. They're wonderful. Like I said, very sought after, very popular in Australia. Yeah. The old trowels are good. See ya.